How's it going, everyone? And hello, all you beautiful souls. Hola todos vocas lindas almas. Welcome back to Push-Ups for PTSD and day 1286. I'm going to add this just because it's funny, at least in my opinion. My son's quote of the day. I'm getting pretty good at being in first place, so I'm going to take you down and be in first place, Dad, in reference to Mario Kart. It's officially day 1 of quarantine for the entire family. I slipped out first thing this morning to top up on all of our groceries and supplies to hopefully help us last the next 2 weeks minimum without needing to leave the house for anything except exercise. Though it's day 1 for me, it's day 9 for my children, and they are starting to feel it. Or maybe this is just who they are. It's hard to say. This morning they took a good portion of their stuffed animals and buried my wife in bed. I came home to see the calamity, and honestly the vast number of stuffies is quite higher than I originally realized. And then I came to the realization that we still have more downstairs in the playroom and in our storage room. At this point, I'm pretty sure that if they ever became sentient, then my children would easily be overpowered by all the fluffiness. Aside from quarantine, it's also the spring equinox, so I guess bring on the spring cleaning. The weather still isn't the greatest to start beating rugs out with a stick outside, so it'll be much more organizing and sorting than cleaning, I guess. But with the foreseeable future stuck indoors, I imagine that we should get quite a bit done. I say that now, but the only thing I truly want to do is play some Neo and hopefully, finally get a character all the way through the game without wanting to start anew and play a different style. That's one of my issues. I find it hard to complete something because I always want to try something new and move on from there. And then I forget what I'm doing, and so I need to restart. Luckily, this doesn't carry over to my push-ups, as I do them every day without fail, knock on wood. So, on to talking about today's set. In case people are following along, just see what the effects of doing some somewhat high number of push-ups a day are. So I believe today was day 7 of 125 push-ups a day. Still doing them with a 25-second timer, so about 30 seconds between sets. Honestly felt both good and bad. My chest muscles were rather sore first thing this morning, but those didn't actually impact me at all during my sets today. What I did feel was muscle pain in my upper back and shoulder blades. I assume this is because today is the day after my rest day, so a good day to feel all the fatigue. I was also doing conditioning workouts for multiple muscle groups every day for about 5 days straight, I believe, maybe 6. And so I think I'll leave today as an active rest day for my upper body and maybe just hop on the stationary bike for a bit tonight to get a good sweat going. Aside from that though, the sets felt good. I made sure to focus on how many I had actually done in between sets so I didn't accidentally do an extra 10 and overwork my muscles more than I probably am. And that's where I'm currently at after a week of doing 125 push-ups a day for PTSD. Through all of this though, I hope everyone is doing well. No matter how crazy it may be inside or out, it's just a moment and it will pass. Make sure to take care of yourselves and stay safe. Thank you for your current and future support, and thank you for surviving.